Welcome to X to Interact.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 82 of X to Interact. I am Sam. I am here with Eric and Steven. Gaff is still in South Africa, so he will not be joining us today. We're going to talk about the Game Awards results and all the announcements, and then we'll get into Crossplay. But let's start with the Game Awards winners. I'm just going to read these off since we kind of talked about all the awards last week. We're just going to read the winners off here, and then we'll get into the announcements and talk about those. So Game of the Year, Elden Ring. Pretty cool. Best Game Direction, Elden Ring. Best Narrative, God of War Ragnarok. Best Art Direction, Elden Ring. Best Score / Music, God of War Ragnarok. Eric, what a disappointment that was. As good as the music is, disappointing.
Yeah.
Best Audio Design, God of War Ragnarok. Best Performance, Christopher Judge, God of War Ragnarok, who gave a long-ass speech. Games for Impact, As Dusk Falls. Best Ongoing Game, Final Fantasy 14 Online. Back-to-back, baby, I think.
Yeah.
Best Indie Game, Stray. Best Debut Indie Game, Stray. Best Mobile Game, Marvel Snap. Best Community Support, Final Fantasy 14 Online, back-to-back. Best VR / AR Game, Moss Book 2, the one that everybody played, probably. Innovation and Accessibility, God of War Ragnarok. Best Action Game, Bayonetta 3. Best Action Adventure Game, God of War Ragnarok. Best RPG, Elden Ring. Best Fighting Game, Multi Versus. Fortunately, not Sifu. That would have been hilarious if that won. Best Family Game, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Let's go, baby.
Default.
What's that?
Default.
Yeah, all right. Best Sports / Racing Game, Gran Turismo 7. I wanted Ollie World. Wanted the small game to win that one.
It's the same.
Yeah. Best Sim / Strategy Game, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Predictable. Best multiplayer game, Splatoon 3.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Content Creator of the Year, Ludwig. Called it. Best Esports Athlete, Jacob. Yeah. Whitaker. Is his name?
Was it Yay or something?
Yay, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Yay. Jacob Yay Whitaker. Best Esports Coach, Matthias apparently Bazooka Terrasconi. That's not how you spell bazooka. Fuck off with that shit. Best Esports Event, 2022 League of Legends World Championship. Best Esports Game, Valorant. Best Esports Team, Loud. Best Most Anticipated Game, which is a stupid award, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Now, is Most Anticipated Game, is that like fully fan vote? Or is that also...
It's like 90% fan vote, I thought.
I don't believe so.
Or I think it's weighted the same as the other awards, which is really stupid.
I think so.
Okay, that's
like, that seems like an award that should just be like the vote is the vote.
At least 90-10, right? Like fan critic.
Or like it should just be
it's
like
weighted the same as everything else.
It should just that's dumb. It should be weighted it should just be like the player's choice or whatever. Except for most anticipated. Like that would make way more sense instead of just weighting it towards.
Yeah. What was the
I don't know about you, but
thing?
I feel like if this was voted the same way that player's choice was, but not in like a bunch of rounds or whatever, just the fan vote, I don't know that Legend of Zelda would have won it.
I don't think so either, honestly.
But like knowing that Games Media is, I mean, they're obviously weighted heavily towards Nintendo, so.
Which, I mean,
most of them grew up playing Nintendo, so I mean, it's understandable.
I suppose I get it, but there's some other well-deserving games on there too. Like,
but anyway, dumb award. Legend of Zelda 2: The Kingdom won it. Best adaptation, which is the last award, is Arcane, League of Legends, and the People's Choice wasn't on this list, but that went to Genshin Impact.
Well, I mean, think of the populace, right? That are watching that. There's so many just pure massive people voting for that.
Yep.
So,
yeah. All right. So those are all the winners. Now that we got that out of the way, glad they actually gave some time for people to like accept their awards and stuff. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
The pacing of the Game Awards was, I thought, much better this year.
Yeah, he wasn't kidding when he said like, all right, we're gonna have more consistent, like good announcements.
Yeah.
And people like that
100%.
balance with the people speaking as well. I think really hit it for me.
Yeah. I think you'll see as we go through this list, we're probably gonna end up talking about a lot of these because I feel like most of the announcements are pretty interesting. So
yeah.
All right, so let's get straight into it.
Nice.
The first thing, so we're going off the Eurogamer article here. They conveniently aggregated everything in here
By
with
Wesley
videos,
and
so.
Poole.
Yeah, so thank you, thank you, Eurogamer.
Right.
So first Dead Cells DLC, another Dead Cells DLC. How many Dead Cells DLCs is this now?
Steven would know.
Yeah.
So it's like 7 or 8 at this point.
I was gonna say.
Well, and I'm probably more than that, to be honest. We've had the bank one. We've had the 2 of the Friends ones where they have like Easter eggs and weapons from other games from the publisher in that game. You've had 3 paid DLCs, which were all great. Added new levels, new weapons. So yeah, we're sitting probably around like 7 or 8 now.
Man, yeah, it seems like there's a new Dead Cells DLC like at almost every other big event. Now is this free or no?
This one,
no,
it seems like a paid DLC.
Yeah, because it seemed like kind of a bigger thing. So yeah, they're crossing over with Castlevania. I mean,
he just threw some sharks in the video, so I'm I'm about this.
I feel like Castlevania and Dead Cells, it's a pretty sick combo for Metrovania lovers. So
it's a natural fit. Yeah,
I'm assuming you're excited about this.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn stoked. It says coming soon to consoles.
Yeah, it says Q1.
Yeah, and
next year.
And is that just for the PC one though? Is my thing. Because I heard something about PC and then coming soon to consoles right afterwards. But so I'm assuming it'll come to PC first, as does a lot of these updates. But either way, I'm stoked.
This video just says new DLC Q1 2023. It's got the logos and then it's got Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Epic
it's got a new playable character, which is notable. Soul Knight, which I'm not sure how that'll work, but so it's pretty big.
So yeah, that was a big thing, a pretty nice thing to start off with.
Yeah.
And then they followed it straight up with fucking Vampire Survivors coming to mobile, which is pretty fucking sick. You're gonna waste a lot of my time playing that game.
Same, dude.
Now.
Already have.
Yeah, already have. It is much harder with like it's still fun. It's just much harder to like be exact. Precise movements are a lot harder. So like sometimes you'll get caught up and run into enemies that you didn't want to.
Yeah. The first time I played it,
still fun as hell.
Dude, I got about 16 minutes the first time I played it, which I was surprised.
On your phone?
On my phone, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I lasted literally like 16 seconds.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised. I'm like, oh, this is actually.
I'm so bad.
I was like, this is pretty good. And so, like, when I hit my death, for those that know, real quick, when you hit your death, you can watch an ad for like a revive. When I hit my death, I didn't feel like I needed a revive. I just went to the next character.
Yeah, I mean, because at a certain point, you're gonna die immediately again anyway. Like,
yeah,
because you're not doing enough damage to stuff sometimes. So yeah, still a very fun game. I'll probably still put more hours into it on like Xbox, but still having fun. Pretty awesome that that's was ported.
I'm glad more people get to try it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's free, so everybody can play it. Next was, I don't remember this one, but Valiant Hearts.
Yeah. I guess it's
a Valiant Hearts sequel, which is called Valiant Hearts Coming Home. This is a Netflix game.
Really? Yeah, let me actually do a little bit of gameplay here, if it doesn't do an ad.
Logo at the beginning.
Ad. Here we go. Yeah, I just don't. Any of you guys play Valiant Hearts?
Nope.
Nope.
It's got a really good story. So, it's kind of basic gameplay. You have to solve small puzzles, but without getting your whole squad wiped. And you have a squad to command at some point, and then, but at first it's kind of just you hiding behind cover and kind of interacting with stuff to solve puzzles to get out of these hairy situations. But the story is really good. So,
I like the art style.
yeah. I would say it's kind of a you game. Kind of something that you might be interested in. Yeah.
Coming soon to mobile.
Oh, mobile.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
Mobile.
sense.
Look like it's only a mobile game, so
That's probably a good place for it, to be honest. That's a very niche game.
then
Yeah.
after that we got Returnal coming to PC in early
Who didn't see this coming?
2023.
I kind of wish it was sooner, to be honest. Obviously people are going to show up who want to play it, but
I mean, yeah, this is like this game needed to come to PC
Yeah.
with like how
I mean-
arcadey shooty it is. Like
It was leaked I think half a year ago. So it was only a matter of time.
I'm fucking stoked. I'm gonna be playing this probably a lot. It's right up
so that's cool. So we don't have an exact date, but early 2023 for now.
Yeah.
Then we got a nice, cool little announcement here with this Hellboy game.
This one was a treat.
Yeah, it's literally just in a comic book art style, which is really cool. It's not David Harbour, as far as I know. Played Hellboy. And yeah, he's smacking the shit out of some wolves here later in the trailer. Pretty excited for that. I don't think we got any sort of date for this one here. Doesn't look like it.
I don't think so. Let me scroll
like
here on the video. No,
but it's coming to Steam, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and Switch.
Web of Word.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Roguelite adventure it's tagged as, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did not know that. Steven's gonna like that one.
It's a win for me. Almost all of these announcements, dude.
Next we got Horizon Call of the Mountain. Another trailer. I think this is our second trailer of it, maybe third. I don't know.
I'm not too sure. I know there was the initial announcement trailer for when PSVR 2 got revealed and everything. Other than that, I don't really remember. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember much of this trailer either.
I don't either. I have not gonna play this
teen.
game because I'm not spending that much money on a fucking VR. So,
Dude, it's so pricey. That's crazy.
yeah, it's insane. I don't think there was a date on this either.
I think it's
Oh, no,
just
there
sort of
was,
whenever
there
the
was.
PlayStation VR 2
Yeah.
launches.
February
2/22.
22nd.
Yeah.
February 22nd.
Yeah, it's a launch game.
2023. PS5 console required. Just in case you didn't know.
Oh shit.
PSVR 2 also required.
Right.
Yeah, PS4 2
So
also required.
$1,000 required. Jesus.
After that, we got this creepy-ish looking weird I don't know, horror-ish game. It's got a fixed camera.
Post trauma.
Definitely not gonna play it. Called Post Trauma. Too scary for me. There's some tentacles at some point during the trailer. I didn't like it. Yeah, there's my tentacles. I found them for me. But so yeah, any interest in that for either of you?
No.
To be honest, no.
All right. So let's move on to a game that I found very interesting because this looks like a game right up my fucking alley. It's called Viewfinder. This game looked crazy.
Oh, it's
It looks
super
like-
liminal, sort of.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was
hold
when the trailer first came out.
It looks like you hold up pictures and then they become part of the world and then you can walk into them. It's so cool looking, man. Just playing with perspective and shit.
Oh,
And then
dude.
later in the trailers, the part where you line up the. I'm watching it right now. You line up the bars and they make a picture. Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's super cool.
Yeah, very intrigued by this game, like 100%. Hopefully this is like a PS Plus like
And it's like a bunch of
extra
different
launch game, maybe.
art genres too. That's what I'm noticing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like because there's the one part where it looks like they're walking through like this pixelated like dungeon type thing.
Yeah, and they got scan lines as another part of it. Oh, that's great, dude.
Yeah, they're
sign me up,
definitely
man.
definitely playing around with a bunch of different art styles, so I'm pretty excited about this. But no date or anything for that one, so we'll have to
Let's see.
Keep our eyes out for it. Next was Among Us, the first of two times that this Among Us came up. This one was the hide and seek mode, which I find probably more appealing than the actual Among Us. This seems like something that I would enjoy more than the normal Among Us.
Seemed a little Dead by Daylight-y, kind of, but in Among Us, right? And I wonder if the whole thing is just to hide until the end of the round and how long those go on.
Well, it looked like you still had to do tasks.
Yeah.
Like you're still working together as a crew to do tasks, but you have to but you know who the monster is.
Yeah, you
can see them.
Get away from the monster.
Yeah, you just have to get away from the monster, and
it's their job to just kill you, knowing that.
Yeah, it's just their job to kill everybody before all the.
So there's no meetings then to discuss who it is.
Nope.
Nope.
Just do all the stuff before the monster kills everybody. You win. If the monster kills everybody before you do all the stuff, the monster wins.
So kind of like Dead by Daylight.
I don't know.
Like the only difference being you don't escape anything. You probably just the monster loses and it goes to a thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah. You open an air duct at the end and the monster gets sucked out or some shit. I don't know.
Right. December 9th for that. So
yes,
already out.
Yes. So,
already out.
Yeah, already out. Wow. Okay. So that literally came out the day after the Game Awards. Didn't realize that. Wow. Next is a game called After Us, which looked intriguing. Looks like some sort of like third person, very artsy, almost like Journey type game.
Yeah.
There's like some platforming. There might be some puzzly stuff. I don't know. And it had a ghost wiener dog at some point.
Let's look at this. It's got an interesting like aesthetic to it.
Yeah, and I guess it looks like there is combat, so it's a little bit more actiony than like a Journey.
It's like
I think
Gravity
combat.
Rush.
Maybe they're just avoiding it.
That's what's reminding me of Gravity Rush, sort of.
Yeah, I guess there's not combat. You're just like avoiding attack. You're just avoiding shit.
True, but it's messing with like gravity and stuff. You're going up sides of walls and like.
Yeah.
There's some crazy shit going on in this trailer.
Dang.
And that's coming out spring 2023.
Who was on the screen that said that dog was Portillo the wiener dog, huh?
Hey, but you know what? He himself asked if it was Portillo. So
I mean, that was such an obvious it was an obvious call out. Come on.
But yeah, that was kind of funny fruit for sure.
Friend, that was obvious. All right. Yeah, I'm interested in that game. Like I said, like most of this stuff, at least interesting. You know, nothing too boring. Next up is Replaced, which we've seen at least once. It's a side-scrolling game.
Maybe at like a Summer Game Awards or something, Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, something. I know we've seen it at least once.
It looks.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm excited.
It looks
for it.
Cool. Like the art styles. Like I am.
Like when I get to the combat part where he's like fighting shit.
Yeah. I fucking just love the simple ass logo treatment. It's just replaced with like orange, like neon, like pixelated.
It's like
lighting. It's
pixel punk.
That shit. yeah, something like that.
Damn, the depth of field and the shadows of the pixel art. Shit.
Yeah. This game looks awesome. I don't think Other than 2023, we didn't get any more like specific
No,
the date.
just seems like 2023.
Yeah, but Game Pass game, so that's cool.
Yes.
And then we have Street Fighter 6. You guys can take it away with your discussion on Street Fighter 6 because I have nothing to say about this.
Showed off DJ,
Looks good.
Menon, Marissa, JP. Yeah, it looks interesting. There's a lot of shit in here that you would not expect from a Street Fighter game, just right off the rip. It starts off with, I believe, DJ just kind of opening up, and you're like, okay, this dude's got a giant torso and his boxing gloves. I didn't recognize who it was at first because it's been a while since I played Street Fighter, but yeah, I'm really stoked. This one goes Metro City. You see them fighting. It looks like the fights look like standard Street Fighter with that cool new like urban aesthetic that you have with the splashes and graffiti things. Then you got some mini games going on here where it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Pokemon Stadium, where you're just pressing different button prompts to serve up like alcohol or something, like food, like a.
There we go.
Yeah, what was it? Let me scroll back here. It went by really quickly. No, it's further back, right here. Yeah, you're like, okay, you're just knocking bottles. I don't know if you're serving any alcohol, but like you're like chopping, although it would be kind of funny. You might have to bump the rating, I guess, a little bit for that.
Oh yeah, that I think that's the part that reminded me like Fruit Ninja.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, this game is going to be pretty great. Street Fighter's always been my fighting game go-to, so I'm pretty stoked for it. The 2nd of June, 2023 for that one. Any what do you think, Eric?
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 looks pretty good. Like, I'm not a Street Fighter guy. Fighting games in general, I suck ass at. But Street Fighter 6, like, if I was to get into one, I think this would be the one because just like how stylish it looks. All that single player content, the World Tour mode looks pretty interesting. Where like you create your own character, and like I guess you're having the Street Fighter cast like train you and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. And also like the online modes, all the stuff they're doing for it, like the modern control scheme where it seems to be like Smash, where you just have to press the button in the direction and they'll do the more complicated combos for you. That seems pretty cool.
See, I think
probably not gonna get it because, like I said, I suck at fighting games, but it does look good. It looks really good.
Man. Yeah, I don't know. Is this PlayStation exclusive or is this multi-plat?
No, this is multi-plat.
Thank God. June, yeah. So
June.
Pretty stoked
now
for
let's
that.
move on to a pretty damn exciting announcement. Hades 2, Supergiant Games is back.
Spicy.
Out of nowhere. Hades 2 out of nowhere.
I thought it was DLC, and I would have been content with a DLC.
Yeah, I feel like we all thought it was just DLC like during the trailer. And then at the end it just drops that bomb, Hades 2.
My body's ready. Fucking A.
And I went and bought it for like $10 or something
on Switch, right? Oh, okay.
I was thinking about Switch just because that's where I played Bastion.
Well, I will say if the performance is not 60 FPS on Switch, so
it's playable.
No, it is playable for sure, but like if you care about that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into Hades at some point here soon. But we got some games coming out soon, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to it.
Speaking of Hades, might talk about that a little later. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Crossplay sneak peek. So yeah, Hades 2 coming out next year or no?
Yeah.
I don't think there was a.
I don't. Was there a date? I don't think there was any sort of date.
Early access 2023. So
yeah, early access is coming.
Oh, that's right.
It's gonna do. Looks like they're doing the same thing they did with Hades 1.
And it looks like you're teaming up with someone, which is notable because you're normally a loner. Which I guess you have like the gods helping you. So I wonder if that's just this other lady here as just an intro to that. But it's Kronos this time you're trying to take down instead of Hades. So. It looks like Zeus is locked up, by the way, if I'm right. Like, Zeus is shackled.
I don't think that was Zeus. I don't know.
Are you sure? Huh.
Yeah, it didn't look like Zeus to me.
Man, where was it?
I mean,
What was
I
that?
really don't know, but
Yeah. True enough. But it did seem that
people
that would be the case.
people have been speculating that in Hades 1 you're trying to escape like Hades, you're heading up. And since you like see the moon and stuff like that in this trailer, people are speculating that you're going down into Hades this time.
At
So pretty
152, it
interesting.
looks like somebody's chained up.
Yeah. Somebody.
Looks like Zeus to me.
It does look like Zeus.
Got a big ass beard, long hair.
Yep.
Just because you have big ass beard and long hair doesn't mean
No,
it's
I
Zeus,
mean,
all right?
I do think it
I
is
play
Zeus,
God of
though.
War, right?
Like, I'm just saying, like, this guy looks like Zeus. So
he's Zeusy. He's Zeusy.
Pretty sure it's got to be like Kronos because they're talking about Kronos. I don't know.
No, they show Kronos early in the trailer, I think. Kronos a Titan.
Yeah.
It's gotta be massive.
I don't know.
Or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, Hades 2. Early access next year. Keep your eyes out open for it. And then next, a trailer that's very exciting to me, and I got pretty fucking excited as soon as it said from the creators of BioShock. Got this Judas game, and it just straight up looks like BioShock, like the gameplay of it and stuff.
yeah.
First person.
The aesthetic kind of weirded me out though, because I was like, oh, okay, this is a bit unsettling in a different kind of way.
This game's gonna be really creepy, it looks like. Like there's like some animatronic shit going on. Like that's gonna be like 5 Nights at Freddy's shit.
Fucking yeah, I would say the same thing.
But yeah, it looks like pretty similar. Like you got a power, some sort of like power in your left hand, and then presumably like a weapon in your right hand. Just kind of and like, man, the music that's playing during this is like really cool. I'm pretty fucking excited for this. Who knows when we'll actually like get this in our hands, but because it didn't say so. But Ken Levine's back making video games, so pretty dope.
Yeah, that's like the big takeaway is that new thing from Ken Levine and his team.
After many years of being quiet.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's been so long since Infinite. So long. So next we have Bayonetta Origins.
This one was strange.
I agree. Young Bayonetta.
Yeah. You know, it opens up with like Bayonetta 3 gameplay, I want to say.
Yeah, it looked like it was like,
and it like starts going back through like the memories and stuff, and then you open up on this completely new art style. Bayonetta Origins, like what?
Let's say so. I haven't played Bayonetta 3, but from what I've heard online, like there is something like very similar. Actually, no, there is something like this in Bayonetta 3. Like apparently with like a demo for it. You know, like it's in Bayonetta 3, like a playable version. But I think they just said like it's like to be continued or whatever after you finish it. So I guess they already had it in mind as a full game.
Okay, so they had planned this ahead of time, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense. It is coming out rather soon.
It does feel pretty close just by judging the gameplay and stuff.
Well, it's March 17th.
God damn.
We have a date. So
quick.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they announced it like 3 months in advance. So
it reminds me a little bit of Okami, a little bit more colorful, but that kind of painterly stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I definitely won't be getting it, but
yeah. I like Bayonetta, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's there for you Bayonetta fans. Next, we got a VR trailer for Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord. So yet another Ghostbusters game.
So now is this
coming out to MetaQuest 2 and PlayStation VR 2?
Figure out what the hell this game is. Single player.
I think this was
VR
announced
Ghostbusters
before. Yeah, I think this was announced before.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, a lot of VR showings at the show in general. Like,
yeah, there were quite a few.
Okay, you know, I mean, it's for MetaQuest too, so maybe if I'm feeling spooky or whatever, maybe my brother, you know, if my brother gets it, I'll get it. But
yeah, I've never been huge into Ghostbusters, and I'm not getting VR, so this will be way off my radar.
This next one, that's awesome.
What's that?
This next one has got me excited.
Yes, next one is all about Steven. I'll just give it to you. I'll give you the floor right now, Steven. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Lightfall, this is, we had the penultimate one. This is the penultimate one, Lightfall, and then there's like Matter something, I can't remember. It's the Final Shape is what the last thing is called, the last expansion. They plotted it out like through 2 or 3 years ago, like all of these big tentpole massive expansions to the games, basically being the end of Destiny 2 or the light and dark era. This is just another stepping stone in that way. Osiris, for those that know, so I'm going to get into some Destiny nerd shit. Osiris, we drank the tea of a decomposed dead god. So we distilled him into tea, drank him, or had Osiris drink him.
What the fuck did I miss?
He has memories about Neptune, which for whatever fucking reason we haven't discovered Neptune, all these light powers, or we can't get to Neptune I'm sure they'll have a narrative conceit to get us there, or why we hadn't gotten there before. The big thing here.
Wait, is Destiny set in like our galaxy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
And you haven't discovered Neptune?
Yeah. Apparently.
That's wild.
I'm sure there's a reason, right? I'm sure there's like...
I mean, Neptune's all gas, right? So like...
Yeah, they all have like... Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you would
water?
think. But there's supposedly a hidden society, right? Is the thing.
What is Neptune?
And, there's the Witness, which is an envoy of the fucking End, basically. He's an End bringer. And yeah, big thing is grappling hook, but I don't know. That looks pretty fun. I think that's gonna break the game. This Quicksilver Storm that there's been a whole kerfuffle about it because people have it in the game now. You can get that gun now, but that annual pass isn't out. Like the whole expansion's not out, but you have to pay $100 for that expansion plus annual pass. So
$100.
I think so. Yeah.
So I think it might have an answer to why Neptune has not been discovered in the go to.
You do. I'm ready for this.
Yeah. So according to Wikipedia here, we got where'd it go? Where'd it go? I literally just had it.
February 28th for this
Neptune.
expansion.
Oh my god, where'd it go? I just had it. It's something about there's no well-defined solid surface.
Right.
It's made up of gases and liquids. Oh wait, here it is. Neptune is not visible to the unaided eye and is the only planet in the solar system found by mathematical prediction rather than by empirical observation.
What?
What?
Is that real?
They literally just use like math and shit to like figure out. I mean, I think we can see it with like telescopes and shit actually.
Well, I say, like, how the fuck did we find Neptune originally then?
Because it says unaided eye. Well, that's what it's saying. It was found by mathematical prediction rather than actually seeing it.
That is funny. That is
because like they did the math of like gravity and stuff like around,
Yeah, they're like, there must be a giant mass here. Like,
yeah. So Neptune.
That's wild.
Science with Sam.
February 28th for that expansion. I'm pretty excited. I don't know. I've kind of fallen off Destiny a little bit lately, so I'm hoping this will bring me back a little bit. So we'll see. Witch Queen did for a while.
Fallen off Destiny. Hasn't played in like 2 weeks.
About a month, but yeah. Which is pretty long. So
yeah. So next we had a nice, cool little trailer for freaking Suicide Squad, which we got the date May 26, 2023, and they honored Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, man.
That date wasn't in the trailer though.
It wasn't in the trailer. Yeah. Jeff Keighley said it afterwards.
Yeah, but to be fair, like I don't know, like when we put that in because you have Kevin Conroy at the end, and like it's a little weird.
I think
Yeah,
they
that would have
did the
come
right
up a
thing
little
there.
bit without
Um, I'm pretty damn excited for this game. Like, this is actual Rocksteady making it like an action game, which they have proved over and over again that they are very good at making video games. So pretty excited.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to play as a shark, dude. Like, come on. Can't get
The
better than
intro.
that.
The part that got me confused was what he did to Flash. What happened? He just like cut something
I
off
think
and
he just
killed
accidentally
him,
cut his finger off or something.
Yeah, accidentally cut his finger off.
and like killed him because like
Well, I think he's just dead in general.
oh
I don't know.
No, they were gonna interrogate him.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, Flash maybe just fucking, I don't know, passed out due to loss of blood. I don't fucking know.
yeah,
man.
that's why I found that interesting. But Last of Us
Yeah,
Part
this
1.
game's gonna be cool. Kind of, it is kind of like fucked up in a way that like it appears that the last time that Kevin Conroy is voicing Batman is that he's evil
Right.
and we're trying to kill him. So that's kind of messed up, but I'm sure we'll enjoy his performance as Batman.
Yeah.
One last time. Then we have a nice, quick announcement of Last of Us Part 1 coming to PC on March 3rd.
Okay.
That's pretty quick. Hopefully they port 2 at some point. I would think they would.
Give him 4 years.
Maybe I mean, they ported Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, but never ported 1 and 2
That
and
is
3.
yeah,
so
that's true.
Took them for fucking ever to do those. So
yeah. It just seems like you could have ported these together at the same time and like had a package deal of some sort.
I might have bought that.
But
Yeah.
It is
real
what
quick,
it
going back
is.
to Suicide Squad real quick. iFest
Yeah.
in the chat says, pretty sure they beat the shit out of the Flash. So maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah, like they obviously like, right before they had beaten the shit out of him, so he's like pretty close to being like unconscious / dead. And then I think cutting his finger off kind of finished him off there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Then let's go on to Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Big boy.
Oof.
Yeah, big boy. So this one looks pretty fucking sick. I mean, what can I say? This looks like a nice step up from what the fuck's it called?
Fallen Order.
That one.
You open on a tank of this experimented on, I'm assuming Jedi.
Yes, I don't know what the deal with that guy is. They're probably hiding that.
Sith person. I don't know.
He's definitely gonna be evil. He's got long gray hair. There's no way this guy in the back of the tank's not evil.
I don't know if he seems aligned with the Empire though, right? Like that's the thing. Like
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
If he shows up at some point with like
wait
a wing on his shoulder,
wrong series,
I won't be surprised.
this guy in the background with the big guy in the blue armor is like a Jedi, huh? The other guy with like the mask on his face kind of looks a little like Revan, a little bit Revan vibes there.
Well, Revan's
obviously not related.
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty sure.
Obviously way long ago, but it's just interesting. Like maybe
I just assume these guys are bounty hunters. That's
it's an interesting take on the armor, though. I like it.
Yeah, we won't have to wait long.
March 17th.
March 17th, which was the same as something else, right?
I'm here for it, dude.
I just said March 17th. Oh, same as Bayonetta Origins, so I will definitely not be getting Bayonetta.
Oh Origins. yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Hopefully there's a little less sliding in this game.
Star Wars for the what?
I mean, it's looking like really good, and like, where the fuck is Grease though? Because Cal is piloting the ship. I didn't see no greasy money in there.
Where's his dude? If he's not in there, I'll be a little bit sad.
Also, just shout out to his fucking beard that he has. Don't say
that.
Yeah, I love how they had to give Cal Kestis a beard. They're like, yo, we gotta put some facial hair on this boy.
He looks a lot more like the VO actor. So
Yeah, he looks fucking just like him.
just like they scanned him in, yeah, which is fine because he already kind of did anyways.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Well, the fact that oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I just hope the intro of this game has sick ass fucking music over it, like the beginning of the first game does.
Yeah,
you know it will. There's no way.
I just love like how many more like lightsaber moves we have now, because like spoilers for Fallen Order, like you get like a Darth Maul style lightsaber at, like towards the end, and like it looks like you'll be using it a lot more here, where he splits it up to just traditionally dual wield it, and so it's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. Like in the trailer, he was just like fucking spinning it, deflecting bullets, and I'm just like, oh god, that looks so good.
Game's gonna rule. I'm gonna have to replay Fallen Order before that comes out again.
Yeah. It's got a next gen update, so if you haven't played since then.
That's true. Yeah, I have not played since then. The last time I played was launch. It's the only time I've ever played it. So
same.
Got another indie game. This is actually from the creators of Celeste. So it's called Earthblade. So if you've seen what Celeste is about, this looks very similar.
Yeah, seems like they've got some new stuff in there though, right?
Yeah, it looks like you're in a different like biome, because like Celeste, you're climbing a mountain, right?
I don't know if it's pure platforming though in this one.
Yeah, it looks more like Metroidvania-y, I want to say.
Oh yeah, there is combat. Yeah.
Yeah, so and I think I've heard from somewhere. I can't remember. I was like watching another stream talking about the Game Awards, and they said like this is like a Metroidvania, but like instead of like having your traditional areas, it's all seamless. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say open world Metroidvania, but it's like you don't have like any loading screens or transitions or anything like that.
Oh, it's the one cut camera.
Yeah, you know, the God of War of indie games.
Stole that from God of War. I mean, they even have the portals like in God of War. A realm between realms, baby. So yeah, that's gonna come out 2024. So that's one of the first like 2024 dates we've gotten.
Take your time, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Take your time. Especially you're an indie studio, so you need that time.
Yeah.
Then we had another trailer for that Dune MMO. I mean, looks cool, but not my style game. So
I wonder what the gameplay, because I don't know what it actually is going to be, to be honest, from this.
It's an open world survival MMO.
Well,
so I'm assuming there's some combat there. Assuming you can drive the fucking ships and shit.
Ornithopter looking things.
Yeah. Fight some things.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you can't ride a giant worm, I don't even know what the point of making a Dune game is. So
maybe that's a raid boss.
Maybe. And then after this is the Forspoken demo, and I guess I'll just talk about my experience with this right now.
Yeah, it's a good tea.
Since we're bringing it up, so yeah, we got this trailer for Forspoken demo. I went and downloaded it the day after on Friday. It is fun, very fun. I was having a pretty damn good time with it. It can be a little janky, but overall, like the combat itself, I think is pretty fluid. You can like change spells. You can change spell like types. So the demo, you have this like rock type magic, and then this fire type magic, and then there's different spells in those categories. I primarily was using the fire magic because the rock magic doesn't have like a melee attack.
Yeah.
The fire magic had a melee attack where you like essentially like a flame sword that you would use. Pretty dope. As far as like, I'm very hesitant on the writing. I don't think the writing in this game is going to be very good. Because the banter back and forth between like the main character and I don't know who you're talking to in this, like dude, you don't have anybody with you, so I guess it's just some like
it is a vertical slice though.
So yeah. So I'm not really sure who who the main character is talking to, so it's just some like spirit or something, I don't know. That you're talking to throughout it, and you're kind of like got a kind of a sassy back and forth, but the writing's like super cheesy. Like she's complaining about her shoes a lot. like getting dirty.
So is this like
weird vibes from
strange, or is this like normal girl in a strange world kind of vibes? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But she has magical powers.
That's fine, I guess.
But yeah, the combat's really fun. Like I was having a really good time with the combat. In fact, I finished the demo. I like finished the actual demo part and like rolled like some credits and stuff, and then tried to sell me the game. Like pre-order it, and then I ended up hopping back in because there was some other like side stuff that I hadn't done yet.
Yeah.
I went and fought this boss that kicked my ass the first time.
So it's difficult in some way.
Yeah, it's definitely like you gotta dodge, you know.
Oh shit.
I wasn't having any trouble with like regular enemies. Like when you fight bosses, you gotta do your dodges. But it seems like you have plenty of heals. But some of the boss attacks really pack a punch. So gotta be ready for the heals.
This really seems like a gameplay first game though. So
100%. And it's like super checklisty.
okay.
Like that's the way the demo felt at least. And I'm assuming the actual game is gonna feel that way.
Yeah.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world. So I don't know that I'll be getting this day one. Probably wait for a sale. Although it comes out in January 23rd, there's not really much coming out then, so I might pick it up when it comes out. Because it is very fun game to play, and it's like I can just sit back and go through a checklist, I guess. But like visually, it's weird because like the environments look really cool, but it's like I don't know, it seemed like really bright. Like even if like I don't know if the HDR was kind of fucked up or something with the demo, so I feel like they definitely have some visual stuff to fix before the end of January.
Gotcha.
Right? That's when that comes out.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Pretty sure it's the end of January 23rd. Yeah, had a good time with it. And I am looking forward to the game. It's just I don't have high hopes for the story. It's probably going to be like one of those games that's like, you know, the best 7 out of 10 of the year or something like that.
Yeah.
So that is my experience with Forspoken. That will make crossplay shorter. There we go. Next up is big one. Big one. Hideo Kojima came out and he's like, yo, got fucking Death Stranding 2. He didn't actually say that.
4-minute
watch this trailer.
trailer?
4-minute trailer. Only Hideo Kojima could get a 4-minute trailer at the Game Awards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Best friends with Jeff Keighley, as we know.
I wonder if this is going to get simul release on PC or if it's just going to be exclusive for a while, like the first one.
I believe it's exclusive when it's coming out, but I guess I don't actually know because it doesn't say. Who knows?
Yeah,
but I don't know. I've not played this game, so I won't talk. I have nothing to say.
I'll touch on it a little bit because I decided to check out Death Stranding 1 after seeing this and everyone kind of being excited about it. And I don't know, from what I've played, like 5 hours ish, maybe a little more. So I'm into it, right? I'm definitely into it, but I don't think I've even touched the surface really of the game that much. So it's like 40 hours a game or something. Yeah. So, you know, and I'm in for the long haul. This person right here, you kind of see her at the beginning of 1. She's an interesting character.
Avoid trailers, spoilers, man.
Oh god, spoiler, she's in the game. Yeah. And especially this one, I don't know, I figure I don't feel like anything in this little bit here spoils and really stuff in the first one, because you kind of do some guesswork. At least I did some guesswork as to what was going to happen anyways based on the plot that he's trying to tell. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe there's some, I don't know what you can throw at me that's going to surprise me in that sense, but we'll see.
Keep playing the game.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like, and maybe I will later on, like it'll spoil something later on for me where I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm spoiled, but I don't know. these two characters here doing what they're doing just doesn't really. Yeah, I don't know. They're in the first one, so I guess they're in the second one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoilers, they don't die.
Also, yeah.
Weirdly, weirdly enough, says working title for this game. So like, what the fuck? What's the actual name gonna be then?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Also, the BTs are kind of annoying. I'll just say that right now.
He's gonna change the title to Metal Gear Solid 6.
Oh my
That'll be the
god.
new title. That'd be hilarious.
ES2, just gonna be DualShock 2 for the PlayStation 2. There you go.
Yeah. Finally, we're getting a DualShock for the.
It's
right.
fun. It looks fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. That's what I got from the trailer too. Next is this Ascendance Studios game, Immortals of Avium, not to be confused with Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Right. Terrible names.
I believe this is a single player magic shooter. That's how Eurogamer describes it. I'm pretty on board for what was going on in this trailer. It looks like they're trying to make a vow for Obsidian Makes Avowed. This is due 2023, and it's EA, so I don't really have too high of hopes, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Tekken 8. Y'all Tekken players?
No, not me. I heard the plot's crazy usually for second games, but this seems
Hope
to
you like daddy issues.
Continue the legacy, right?
Sam laughs. That's literally like a lot of the plot of Tekken is like fucking father and son fighting each other, and this whole family has issues.
Sounds like God of War. That's all about daddy issues.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if Zeus ever threw Kratos to a volcano. All right.
Well, I mean,
He throws him off Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
Into the river Styx. What are we talking about?
That's not a volcano. I don't know.
It's like
it's dead.
It fucking might as well be. Like
Kratos did not strap his son to a rocket and to be thrown in space.
Well, Kratos is a good dad.
But Kratos also like accidentally killed his spoilers.
Is it really spoilers? That's all.
I guess. But yeah.
I'm talking about Zeus here, right? He's the dad.
Listen,
that's causing
all I'm saying, fucking Tekken has a crazy ass story. All right.
So this game is PS5, Xbox Series X, Steam. No, so this is not a last gen.
Seems to be a visual showcase though. Looks very good looking.
Yeah. And there's no date or anything. So
nope.
Who knows when we'll get it. Next is Nightingale, a Victorian fantasy adventure. That's how Eurogamer describes it. I don't remember this one, but it looks like there's fishing, so I'm kind of on board already.
Whoa.
I think
no, sorry. I mean, that's a one case of something else.
Oh,
sorry. I was doing something in chat.
Looks like there's fishing. Looks like there's moving trees like Ents from Lord of the Rings.
I mean,
Eric wouldn't know what that means.
Nope.
Scary beasts and where to find them seems like.
So at some point, someone Mary Poppins. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
you glide with the fucking umbrellas.
Okay, I'm here for it. That's funny. Oh,
yeah.
dude.
This definitely seems like a game I'm gonna get on sale. So.
Oh, jeez.
Unless I see another trailer at some point and just blows me out of the water.
It's just an odd mashup of styles, but
exactly.
I'm here for
all these
it,
people
honestly.
Are just dressed in like top hats and
yeah,
it's great.
It looks fun though. Like it looks like I'd have a good time with friends because it looks like co-op. So
there's fishing.
Yeah,
I'm all about fishing.
All right, man. Fishing. Let's go.
Next, we have Baldur's Gate 3. So this looks rad.
Yeah, so this has been in early access for a while, for a hot minute. This is like their full release. If you know Divinity's other games, or sorry, Larian's other games, Divinity and Division Original Sin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe this plays similarly to that. Just set in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. So be excited.
I'll try to be excited, all right?
Well, hey, you played Divinity, right?
Yeah, I like Divinity. So.
Okay. So yeah.
I haven't played it all, but
Good
yeah.
soup.
So that's coming full release August 2023.
Nice.
After that, we have a game called Wayfinder, which OG Zeus made us sign up for on PC.
You act like
Jokes on
you're
him,
not
I
a
didn't do it.
little excited.
It's
a Warframe developer, Digital Extremes. Oh, so this is just a new game from them.
Is it developer or published?
No, it says developer.
No, it says published right here.
No,
Wait,
published by Warframe
published
developer.
by. Okay, so they partnered with someone else too.
Yeah.
Airship Syndicate. There we go.
Yeah.
Or no, that's the name of the. Wait, that is the dev. Airship Syndicate.
Yeah, that's the dev.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's confusing the way it was said.
Online character RPG, like.
You know what? Fucking
looks like some crazy action going on.
Warframe has been going for a long time, so I'm gonna trust that they understand what goes into a live service game, and that they wouldn't back something like this without it being at least decent.
It looks like pretty generic, like art style.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like World of Warcraft, like WildStar.
Didn't blow me out of the water, but we're gonna try it out.
That city part looked cool though.
Get access to it. So.
Yeah. Awesome.
Next is Fire Emblem Engage. Eric, what do you have to say about Fire Emblem Engage? Coming January 20th.
Can't wait. Looks great. Expansion pass. People online get mad about it. I'm just like, well, Fire Emblem has always had day one DLC, bro. Like, if you haven't noticed it, this is nothing new. So there's that. I'll probably wait until they do like the major expansion for it, because like there's 4 waves. Most of it's probably going to be like not significant at all until they do like the big story expansion or additional content expansion, whatever it's going to be. I'll probably wait to grab it till then. Though having the 3 houses leaders as day one DLC does have me fucking a little bit. Be like, got me almost there.
So are you gonna get Fire Emblem Engage, or are you going to get Forspoken?
Let's see. What is my Magic 8 Ball says? Oh, Fire Emblem. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to hear about 40 minutes from Eric on this topic, which is fine because he's the only one that will play it. So
yeah.
Give us an episode.
Right.
Next up, Diablo 4. They gave us the release date of June 6th, 2023. Fucking Halsey played in this trailer. Oh my god.
I want to play the music, but I can't. I think it might be DMCA, but you know.
Yeah, not sure what was hotter, the trailer or Halsey, you know? You know
it's debatable, dude. But debatable. It is hell, so who knows?
Yeah. So that's exciting. I can't wait to play this fucking game, dude.
I guess you're in hell this time, like the whole time, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know, because the way he was talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of red going on.
It's more gritty, like the second one. So you know, count me in again.
Yeah. I am all here for it.
June
6th. Ridiculous skill trees they've shown off before.
Oh, and they got some like raids and open world events. Like there's some new cool stuff in Diablo 4. So multiplayer stuff.
Gonna be dope. Horizon is getting a DLC called The Burning Shores, and it is going to launch April 19th, 2023. I don't know that I have any interest in returning to this video game.
I'll have a PS5, so you know.
I just don't. I don't know if this is enough to pull me back in.
I haven't even played Forbidden West yet. Kind of have no interest right now so far. Too either way.
Yeah, it might be one of those things where again I wait until I replay it like before Horizon 3 comes out.
I've heard people don't like the ending for Forbidden West, and I'm just like, huh?
It's not good. It's not a good
funny
ending.
because I mean I liked the ending for the first one. I think it did pretty good.
So I'm just
It's
wondering
alright.
if this DLC take place before the ending, like the other
I don't think so.
DLC did, or is this after the ending,
I think this
It's-
is just during the game.
like the main
probably.
game? Okay.
Yeah, I doubt. It'd be
Also-
really weird if they continued from from the main story in a
Who
DLC.
who is the person that
Okay.
said like, how are the Hollywood letters still there? How long is this after?
That was my brother who texted me, being like, "What the fuck do they think the Hollywood sign's made of?" Because this is true. One, it wouldn't be there just from how old it is, and two, in the trailer, it's literally got like lava on it, and it's like still like fucking fine. Like, there's no
It's
way
just-
that Hollywood side would even be there.
It's just
in
a flavor
general, so.
piece, right? For the trailer
Yeah.
purposes, maybe. And to
And
just tell you where it's at, because
Well, that has always been like part of my problem with these games is like, how is some of this architecture still around? You know what I mean? Because like this is supposed to be really far in the future. And there's like certain things that you'll come across and it doesn't feel quite as far in the future as it's supposed to be.
hard to suspend the
Um,
disbelief then.
Yeah. And like this is one of those things where it's like really the Hollywood sign is still fucking there. That thing's made of literally like I don't know what it's made of, but it's sure not made of fucking like something that's gonna last thousands of years, you know?
Can I ask a dumb question?
What's up?
Do the robots talk? Ever?
What? Do the
Robots
robots
talk in Horizon. I can't remember them talking.
So not the like animal robots. But there's like
Okay.
AI that you talk to.
Okay, yeah, that makes
at
sense.
some
I just didn't.
point.
Yeah, I don't know.
That-
I didn't think it was like Transformers style where they would talk, right?
No, not the robots themselves.
Okay, just clearing that up.
But like the AI that like runs the robots.
Okay. So no terrifying voices from this giant thing for some reason.
No. Just some creepy ass noises.
Although that would add some character to
that.
it.
Yeah. Well, apparently the Hollywood sign's made of fucking like the same thing the pyramids are made of.
Unobtainium.
yeah.
Unobtainium. While we're at it, dude, let's go.
You don't know how funny that joke is because you haven't played the end. But if this game fucking crosses over with Avatar, that would be hilarious.
Dude, called it first on the X-Interact podcast.
And honestly, with the ending, there's kind of a way that it fucking makes sense. And it'd be so fucking funny if it was. No, I don't know. It'd just be funny as fuck. Next up is Blue Protocol. It's an Amazon game.
Yeah.
So
another MMO MMORPG action MMORPG.
Oh, so I guess this game is already out in Japan.
Yeah, so it's
Is it? I don't think it is.
well, it just
says Amazon is bringing Bandai Namco's massively multiplayer action RPG Blue Protocol West in 2023.
So are they just republishing in the US?
I don't think this.
What it makes it seem like.
Google helps. Yeah, because I mean it looks cool. I'm down for the art style, right? It seems similar to like a Tales of Arise, in terms of how they present it.
No, it just says here the online free-to-play RPG was announced previously for a spring early 2023 launch in Japan.
Oh, so why did they
So
say
it's
it
not
like
out
that?
yet. Probably because maybe Amazon's just handling the Western release
Yeah,
while Bandai's doing the Japan release.
Yeah.
It looks fun. It looks like some good time.
Yeah, actually, I'm interested in this. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. If it's even as good as Phantasy Star Online, maybe I'll check it out. Because it's free to play, so that does bring some things with it that could mean bad or good. So
next is one that I am fucking pumped for.
you're
Remnant
not.
2, baby. I'm so fucking excited for this video game.
I wasn't excited for this one.
The thing that got me is like I
This was the one I was surprised
Like-
Sam jumped out of his motherfucking seat for. Like, I was
dude,
like, what?
I was just like, oh my god, like I was not expecting this at all. Like it was out of nowhere. Like,
and the
I've been
fact that
wanting
it
them
like,
to make this ever since I played Remnant like 3 years ago, or whatever it was.
I just didn't know you had an affinity for that game.
We're talking about
Yeah.
Remnant from the Ashes, right? That's the game you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
Remnant
just
from the
making sure.
Ashes. 'Cause I
They
played
gave
this
that
with my
game away
brother.
for free on Epic a while back. So
They
just
did, they
FYI.
And the thing about this game is Remnant from the Ashes co-op game, right? Up to 3 people. And then they came out with like a prequel called Chronos Before the Ashes, which is single player only. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we doing this? And apparently it was really bad. I never played it. Because it got like pretty bad reviews. And I had no interest because it was single player only. Like, it's like I want to play something with my brother. So yeah, having this game just like boom, Remnant 2, I was like, oh fucking shit, because I was not expecting it at all. And yeah, me and my brother might talk about how they need to make a sequel to Remnant from the Ashes.
That game kind
Ever
of
since we finished it.
scared me. The first one. Like
I mean, there's some creepy shit, you know?
like playing alone is not you
Yeah.
you definitely feel the dread, you know?
Yeah. And there's like, man, the thing that like rules about this game are the bosses.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
it looks like that's going to continue. There's this fucking thing with like 4 swords. Oh my god, dude.
Zelda?
Fucking game looks awesome, bro. No, Zelda 4. Yeah, it like I'm excited to fight fucking hard bosses. Literally, one of the bosses in the first one killed me and my brother probably like 60 times. It was insane. It took forever.
I died like 30 times to like the first boss, so
Oh god.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you want to play that game with somebody, hit me up because I'll play it, baby.
Sounds good, dude.
Fucking game kicks ass.
Oh, this next one. Oh my god.
Next is Transformers. Yeah, Transformers Reactivate.
Didn't even know it was Transformers at all.
What a surprise, dude. What a surprise. Like yeah, until like the end when they said the name, I was just like I was super shocked to see. And it's splash damage, right? So this is what has splash damage done before?
No idea.
That's what I'm wondering. I know they've done something of note, but because I recognize the dev name. But
Yeah, so is this like a first person Transformers game almost? So is that what you're getting from? Because like you can see like kind of like there's a part where you're like looking at the hands.
Are you
It looks like it's a first person.
like pseudo meching it up here? Like
Yeah, because there's also this scene where you're like where you're in. It's like a first person perspective, like driving. So
yeah.
you're driving as the Transformer, like in like a car. And it's
So
got
are you
So I'm assuming you're the Transformer.
Transformer?
Transformer?
Robots in disguise?
So they worked on the Master Chief Collection. Is their biggest.
Oh, I think these guys might be a support studio. Is what it
Yeah,
was.
their support studio for a lot of games. Gears Tactics, Batman Arkham Origins, Brink, I guess they developed that game. If anyone remembers that. 2011. Yeah, I hope they come out with guns blazing on this one, you know? Be nice to see.
The world needs a good Transformers movie.
That's what I mean. Like that's really what it is. Like yeah, I'm rooting for them, but also give me a good Transformers game. Or good Transformers property, really, because the last Bumblebee was the last good Transformers thing. So
next we got another fucking trailer.
Whoa, what's your problem with the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Shit looks good.
I don't care about this movie at all.
What?
Why?
Don't attack me, all right? I didn't grow up.
You're a
playing Mario.
gamer, right? You're a gamer.
Get off my
It looks
ass.
so
I-
good though.
You'll go watch this. Come on, don't tell me you're not gonna watch this.
When we were watching this live, I heard the music live, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're fucking nailing it."
This guy's
Oh God,
I hope you guys like this movie. I really do. I hope it's good. But
Sam. Sam,
I don't-
I'm going to buy you a ticket so
really
you're forced to go.
don't care. I really do not care about this movie.
Might be better than the Sonic movie. Who knows?
Well, I don't care about the Sonic movie either, so that's not saying anything
Dude,
for me.
it just looks so good. Oh no. I do wonder and hope that the Toads are not going to be played like Minions. So, because I believe it's the same studio. So
It is the same studio. Same studio that brought you Minions. Keep
And
that in
isn't it-
mind.
isn't it one person that's voicing all the Toads?
No,
Oh, that's been
it's not.
debunked.
no. Keegan Michael Key's only doing the main Toad.
I mean,
In one of the last trailer,
Toadstool.
there was I think it was like a yellow Toad or something like that who had like a different voice.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough. Although he could have voiced all of them, and I'd have been fine with it. They just pitch it around and stuff. It'd have been
Yeah.
okay.
Next is a really odd announcement from the studio that brought you Life is Strange. They're bringing you an action RPG. As predicted. Banisher's Ghosts of Eden is coming out at the end of next year.
Yeah, from Don't Nod.
Yeah. Interesting change of pace for them.
I want to see their games. I feel like they've done something. They've done
What have they
Vampire.
Life is Strange.
Oh, that's right. They did do Vampire. I forgot about
So
that.
that's what this was giving me vibes of.
Yeah, so they have branched off before.
What didn't they? What
It's
what game
just-
did Remember Me? What or what?
That's them. I don't know
Okay,
what that is though.
so I think that's also actiony. Like,
Oh yeah, looks a little bit.
yeah. So I mean, they do have somewhat more of a history than you'd think, but you're not nowadays. You don't know Don't Nod from things like this. So
Yeah.
well, hopefully
And,
this
I mean,
one
looks
sticks.
interesting enough, but
Yeah.
who knows?
They
There's
just-
like a little tad bit at the very end that looked like it was probably gameplay, but other than that, it was cinematic.
Yeah. Looks very pretty though. Like they stepped
Yes.
up visuals like
Yes, it does.
immensely.
Yeah. Even over Vampire.
Kind of looks in this one you're summoning skeletons and then you go and fight the skeletons. Like I guess you're exercising a place, it seems like. So
You are banishing things. It's called banishers.
end of 2023.
Next, we got Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. What a ridiculous fucking name.
How many Warhammer games we got at this point? 40,000. I think this is a joke.
Due out 2023.
Yeah.
Good for you, Warhammer fans.
Keep on trucking. You are eating for sure.
Yeah, honestly. This next game comes out on my birthday. Meet Your Maker. Comes out
This
on April
was
4th.
an
It's about
interesting.
building and raiding.
I'm just scrolling through some of the gameplay here to see any sense of
Like I love like the character design here. Like,
yeah.
or I guess not the character design because they're humans with like hats and shit on. I think actually, not robots, but
Okay, so the head isn't
Anyway.
just mechanical.
I don't think. But anyway, I like the helmets and shit
Yeah,
that's going on here. But I don't know that this game is for me. Looks like you build shit, so
it just
who knows?
you also sliced something up in a little bit. You're shooting like
Could be interesting.
yeah.
And it's coming to every platform, I think,
April 4th.
pretty much. Oh no, actually no, wait. No, this is
Oh.
Xbox game.
PC consoles, but I guess Xbox PC.
Yeah, it doesn't say, it doesn't have the PlayStation stuff at the bottom. Yeah, it's an Xbox game.
Weird.
So maybe Game Pass? I don't know. Weird that it doesn't say that though. Who knows? Or maybe it's an early. No, it doesn't say early access. So, next up is Crash Bandicoot. Crash Team Rumble launches at some point in 2023. Keep
Okay.
eating, Crash fans, because apparently you're the only fucking mascot that ever gets games anymore.
Surprised they still even got another one, to be honest. Like, and it's
Yeah.
a Smash like, if I'm right.
No, it looks like it's like some weird MOBA, and I'm just like, who asked for this?
Nobody. Crush Team Rumble. Cool. It's fine, I guess.
Get
At least
pumped.
Toys for Bob is making something other than Call of Duty. So there's
For
that.
long.
And it looks like this is only on PlayStation. What the fuck?
Yeah. Odd choice all around.
No, I don't think. Don't just take the trailer for it. For you know what I mean? Because this is a PlayStation
Yeah.
trailer right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's true. Yeah. And it could be the same with that Meteor Maker game.
Xbox was just missing from Game Awards, pretty much.
Next is a trailer for The Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah.
So,
Don't
any
get it
of you
wrong.
Souls fans. Any of you Souls fans excited for this one?
No,
Nope.
I didn't like Lord of the Fallen. I didn't think it controlled well. I didn't think it held a candle to Souls games, to be honest. But somehow we were here at a third game, I think. So
Is it a third game? I thought it was the second one.
I'm pretty sure it's third. If it's the second one, you fooled me.
Well, I got
you
no
know?
idea. So
Yeah, I think there's Lord of the Fallen 2, and then I think the only difference is the Lord of the Fallen, right? Like, so fuck if I know, to be honest. Looks fine. Cool for people who, I guess, were looking for a sequel to that or whatever it is. Is there a release date for that one? I don't think so.
no idea.
Just got a new trailer. That's all. This next one was interesting. When we have like,
Yeah, so this is I saw someone joke about this on, I think, Twitter, saying that
a knockoff Rockstar game.
they actually just announced the next cast of the next Knives Out movie. Because the cast in this game is
Vanilla
insane.
Ice. We've got. Okay, let's just go through it. Dang, dude.
Yeah, got fucking what? Who do we all got? We got Michael Madsen, fucking Danny Glover.
Yep. Kim Basinger.
Oh yeah, Michael Rooker.
Damien Poitier.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo.
Yeah. Of course, appropriately named the dragon.
And then Chuck Norris at the end.
Yeah, why not? Why not Chuck Norris?
100% not going to get that game ever.
This wow.
the next game is Cyberpunk 2077 DLC, Phantom Liberty.
Yeah.
Still no
What's
date,
your
but next year. No specific.
What's
date.
your boy Knuckles from the Sonic movie in it?
Idris Elba being in it. Man, Idris Elba looking good in this trailer. I mean, do you see him?
Yeah.
Looks exactly like him.
Man.
Like, he looks more like he. Although I guess in that one trailer, I don't know.
What
Like just
saying,
visually, he looks more like Idris Elba than
Keanu looks like Keanu.
Keanu looked like Keanu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll take
looks
that.
like a step up visually, which I mean, it makes sense because it's only this DLC is only current gen.
Good. You know,
They're leaving the last gen behind.
for a good measure, honestly.
Yeah.
Game should have been current gen only.
Very intrigued to see where that DLC is going to go. So, next one is like, I think we only have 2 left here. Got Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, which is a sick name. If I like knowing nothing about Armored Core, that's a dope ass name. All right. Just Armored Core is a dope name, but Fires of Rubicon, let's go. Holy shit, this game's coming out next year.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't fucking realize that. That's crazy.
From Software.
So if
Back to back.
they said they're not done with Elden Ring when they were doing their acceptance speech, so I wonder
No, there's got to be
to
like a
what
big
extent. Like
main DLC or / expansion.
like this will be holiday for sure if it's coming out next year, is my guess.
Yeah.
Have either of you played any of the Armored Core games before?
I think back in the 360 days, I might have rented it from a Hollywood Video or Blockbuster at the time and played a little bit of it with my friend. It's a lot of customization, a lot of modding of these mechs, some really tight mech mechanics and dodging and shit, of course, but not enough to give a good opinion on whether or not to be hyped, right? But it's cool that they get to go back to something like this, I guess.
Yeah, you remember this is from software after stuff like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring. So
Yeah.
like, I'm interested to see like how Armored Core evolves from back then. Like, do they just make this Dark Souls Armored Edition, or like, is it gonna be Armored Core from like back in the day?
Interesting, right? Because there's a point there, because the studio probably isn't the same people, right? That made the initial, at least not all of them, right? So you lost some talent in that time frame from the original. So you're gonna have different design philosophy on this one. But having the direction there will be from Miyazaki will definitely help. I think pretty much in anything they do, to be honest, like any action game, you know. I believe it will be actiony.
Like he can make a video game.
Like it will be fast paced, is my guess, but can't imagine the mechs being clunky, is what I'm saying.
Well, I know a lot of people are excited for that coming off of Elden Ring. So
yeah,
I'm interested. I'll play whatever from Software puts out at this point now.
Agreed. Yeah.
We need more mech games in the world, all I'm saying.
Yeah,
mechs are fucking awesome.
We need a good Transformers game, and we need more mech games. It's true.
Double agree.
All right. Last we have the final world premiere of
what a trailer, dude.
Final Fantasy 16, baby. And we got the date, June 22nd, 2023. And this game looks fucking incredible.
Looks like I have a final deadline to get my PS5.
Like,
hey man, if Jacob can get one, you can get one.
True enough.
It's almost unbelievable watching this trailer. And how good this game's gonna be fucking fantastic. Like I've never been so confident in a video game my entire life. So if this game sucks, that's gonna be really bad. Yeah, looks awesome. I love like the scale of all like the summons are huge, and I mean it's really cool that the summons are like obviously playing like such a big part in like the actual story here. They're not just gonna be like. They're not just like a combat mechanic, you know?
Yeah, like 15 had it just pretty much a combat mechanic, but
yeah, and these things look massive, and that just blows my mind. Like at the end, I think you like, where's the end?
2 Ifrits.
You're like, oh my god, yeah, 2 Ifrits. Oh my, that was dope.
I wonder, yeah, like I assume they just have command over them individually, but how does that work if there's 2 of them? I don't know. We'll see.
And it's like a Pokemon battle.
I do kind of wonder if we'll get a little bit lost in the combat. I hope it's going to be tight, right? Because like 15, you kind of get a little bit lost with the jumping around and shit. So I hope it's a little bit more clean than that.
16's the combat system is being designed by the guy who did Devil May Cry 5. So
okay, we're good.
Be worried about that there.
We're good, dude. Holy shit! Oh my God. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. To be honest, yeah. Okay, you're right.
Steven's like, never mind.
No, yeah.
Game gonna be girl.
Fucking let's go.
Every time one of these trailers comes out, I'm just like, oh my god,
fuck,
fucking insane! Like, it's so good.
Yeah, and this morning I was like looking through the 16 subreddit. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, just seeing what people think. And someone mentioned like, oh shit, this is coming like right after Tears of the Kingdom is out, like a month later. I'm just like, fuck, they're right.
You're gonna have to play a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, you know,
Yep.
get it over with.
I know.
But yeah, already got that deluxe edition coming in.
Nice.
With the sick ass map, so pretty excited for that.
Mhm.
My brother sent me this. I don't know if he got this from like Twitter or something. It looks like a character description of Sid from in Final
Oh
Fantasy
yeah.
16. And this guy's name is Sidolphus Helamon, the
Wow.
dominant of the Icon Ramu, known to his friends as Sid.
This dude is fucking what's the word I'm looking for?
What
He's
a boss,
got
man.
a boss. Hey, there you go. Like if you like he looks like a fucking like middle-aged man who's like Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm not even joking.
He does, dude. He straight up does. He's a soldier turned outlaw.
It's a freaking Chad.
He strives to build a place where persecuted bearers and exploited dominants can die on their own terms. A man of science, he also conducts research into how one might live in the Deadlands, as he and his band of fellow heretics must. Sid is also a dominant, the power of the Icon Ramu, having awoken within him shortly after he landed in Valissithian shores. No doubt it was this power that saw him rise to the ranks of the royal Waleordor army, where it would seem he crossed paths with a certain Benedicta Harmon. Dude, there's some weird shit going on with these words, you know?
Oh, they always are. They always have their own pronouns and like
the world of Final Fantasy 16 and
yeah.
fucking the dominant of Iconruma. Sidolphus, what a sick name. Gotta love Sid.
Dominant.
So yeah, that is it for the Game Awards announcements. Everything. Some very, very exciting stuff. I mean, we just talked about it for like an hour and 30 minutes. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's quickly do some crossplay here. Shouldn't be too long. I'll start quickly and just do mine real quick.
Okay.
I played the Forspoken demo, and like I said earlier, I've been playing Vampire Survivors on mobile. I started Pentiment. I am very much digging Pentiment.
Nice.
Love the art style. It's a pretty relaxing game. Like you have to read a lot, just because like that's the whole thing is just reading the text and like making choices. But the writing is really good so far. And the last time I played, some shit just went down. So I'm very excited to get back into that. And then me and my brother on Friday played some Final Fantasy Origins, Stranger Paradise. And this game did a really stupid thing. And there is a random ass solo mission for some reason that they just throw at you. So it kicks you out of the room and you have to do the solo mission. And usually when it does that, it's just some cutscene that plays. And then you can get back together and do the next mission. This time you actually had to fight stuff. And there's a boss that you have to do solo. And it's like, why would you do this to me? Like I was having fun playing this game by myself. Or not by myself, with my brother. And then you make me play it by myself for a little bit. And that boss was kicking my ass on a late Friday night, very late Friday night. So then I had to go back and try again yesterday, and I fucking killed him the first try.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Every time. But yeah, that game continues to just be like balls to the walls and just a very fun experience. Chaos. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Like that's literally what he says to this boss.
Oh, that's wild.
Right, so
Oh,
good.
geez.
All right, that's all I have for crossplay. If Steven, you want to go?
Yeah, so I checked out some new Destiny stuff. Yeah, new Destiny season. Pretty much run of the mill stuff here. You're upgrading this, you're doing activities around the system, like horde based activities, a lot of it. The big thing here now is like you have an instant kill mechanic with like defense systems from the super AI that's being taken over, that you have to break cover for. or get behind cover. And if you break cover, it automatically locks onto you. So you have to kind of play around with that and kill other enemies. And so that's kind of like a new encounter type they're playing with. So they're doing different stuff, at least in that. The story's not terribly exciting. Like, you're trying to defend a super AI from the darkness taking it over and threatening humanity. Ooh, crazy. Wow. For some people, like, when you explain it to some people who don't play Destiny, it's like, whatever. But it's like, okay, Rasputin. The idea is we're trying to rebuild Rasputin because he's degrading from an engram we put him in to save him. But the only way that can be done is we have to go to another, let's say, like, not good at all, but also won't kill humanity AI, who is the grandfather of a main cast character, Anna Bray. Clovis is his name. And he's the only one that can actually fix it. So you have to work with, enemy of my enemy is my friend. Rebuild this AI. I don't know where the season's going. We're just barely starting in there. I'm hoping the narrative hooks will get me a little better than before. The big thing for me was the ranked ladder edition for Destiny 2. So I've been putting in some, well, other than this weekend, I've been putting in some decent competitive hours for that, because it's more akin to something like an Overwatch, where you're just progressing through the different ranks. You get different emblems based on it. There's exclusive rewards for that competitive stuff. Hand cannon rose. Man, it's nothing crazy yet, but hopefully they get some cosmetic stuff for that. I'm excited about Destiny, where it's hopefully gonna go, and hopefully it brings me back with Lightfall. But yeah, I think a lot of Fortnite. See chapter 4, they added some crazy stuff with visuals. Unreal Engine 5.1's crazy. Even on the Series S, like, it's nutty. It seems to take less resources on the PC as well. So they have dirt bikes. They got and you can do tricks on the dirt bikes, and it gives you like a score like Tony Hawk. It's kind of fun. They have this crazy hammer that's like a grav hammer, but you can slam it on the ground and propel yourself upward and forward. So there's lots of fun stuff with that. Yeah, there's an entire new map. A lot of medieval themes to it too, but there's just a bunch of different biomes. Had a blast with that. I think there's one more thing. Oh, I guess Overwatch Season 2, they had a new map. New map and new tank character, Ramatra. It's kind of like same thing as Zenyatta, but they like transform. There's like an evil form and a good form. One's more aggressive, one's more defensive. Haven't got to try out the hero yet, so I guess I'll report back with that. But those are the most notable stuff. Played a little more Pokemon Vampire Survivors, but that's it.
All right. Eric, what have you been playing this week?
So I haven't really been playing that much. Last night I did actually finish Hades. Did the 5 extra runs that I needed to do. And yeah, what else can I say about Hades? It's a great game from Supergiant. Hades 2 is gonna be fucking awesome. Go play Hades if you haven't done it so already. Really can't say much more than that. Played a little bit more Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. I think last week I mentioned that I beat. Was it last week? I don't remember. I beat the main story, Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. Beat that. Moved on to, I think it's Plague of Shadows, where you play as Plague Knight, and like you're basically playing the entire story again. And like I kind of dropped off of that.
The weakest DLC, by the way. So
yeah, it's not really didn't really catch me in. I got about like a little halfway in, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. So I went and started up King of Cards.
Yes,
and that one is a lot more interesting. That one's a lot more better. So King Knight plays more like, if you ever played like the old Wario Land games, whatever, where you have like the shove, the tackle, whatever, plays like that. But the main thing is you have a card game in here, and your goal is to become the King of Cards,
yeah,
as the name suggests. And so like you're playing this card game where there's these gems on a board, right? And you have to have your cards be on the gems, but you can't place cards directly on the gems. You have to place cards like next to them, and then you have to have another card push the card into the gem. And so there's like a little bit of strategy going on where you have to push your cards into the gem while also blocking your opponent from doing the same thing. Pretty interesting, and I'm liking it a lot more than Plague of Shadows was. I know there's also Spectre of Torment, but I was like, I don't feel like platforming that. I want some card game madness going on here.
Don't skip out on Spectre of Torment though.
No, I'll go back to that. I just remember like King of Cards was like I remember seeing a stream of it like years ago, and I was like, oh, a card game, interesting. Let me try that out.
Yeah, get through that one. To definitely play Spectre of Torment. It's worth your time. So
yeah, Plague Knight was definitely not that interesting, I guess. So yeah, good time though. Good time. And yeah, that's really about it. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, with that, we have come to the end of episode 82 of X Interact. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/xinteract, check out all our other socials. You can go to podpage.com/xinteract and you'll find all our links to all our social pages, our YouTube, our Twitter, our Instagram, our TikTok, all of them. And if you're not watching live on twitch.tv/xinteract and you want to look at our beautiful faces instead of just listening to us in your ear, you can go to twitch.tv/xinteract, leave us a follow, and you'll be notified every time we go live, which is usually around 11:30 p.m. or 8 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays every week. And yeah, that's it. So until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Peace.